Alright, welcome to another episode here at Benalish channel bedtime edition. Also, channel kitchen is cleaned, channel chores are done, all the rest. Still getting train wrecked online, but interestingly enough, I thought I drafted a terrible deck with the super happy, fun time Magic Friends, and it went 3-0. A lot of it was high variance. It was a very high variance deck. It had the keeper of the flame, or the guy that gets +2/+2 for each equipment or aura attached, and if they don't draw an answer, that will win a game in a hurry. There's no doubt about it. I'm not sure if the deck I want to go into, but oh my gosh. Okay, well, this is pretty interesting. I got Teferi, who I think is just a stone cold bomb, fantastic. Wrath Capuchin is also very good, just 4 mana, same pity it's in the same color. What would be third place in here? I would probably take Jousting Lance. Jousting Lance can make a lot of bad attacks pretty good. But Teferi is just phenomenal. So with that, it's pretty interested in fighting pretty hard for the blue-white deck. Obviously things that help enable splash, I will take Skittering Surveyor very highly. And anything that's just kind of defensive in nature, I think, is also going to be pretty helpful. Interesting, very interesting. Yeah, we'll be excited to see where this goes. Not often makes it easy. You don't have to build a bomb when it just comes into a bomb, just flat out. Okay, Marwyn the Nurturer is okay, but there's just not so many elves where it's nice. Howling Golem, you know, Lords of Limited say it's pretty good. I haven't had any first-hand experience with it. It's kind of one of those things, if you're confident that your deck is the better deck, you take it. Cloud Reader Sphinx is an excellent blue card, and it's in our colors as well. And I think that's probably going to be the direction I want to go with this. Nothing else is very tempting. Windgrace Acolyte does decent work. Jousting Lance again, pretty open. Is that me? Yeah, there I am. We're going to find a new icon, preferably something dadish looking. Grid Life. Futility, that's a good name. King Koa. Shimi B. And J Deathrich. Okay. Hoping to maybe get some of the white removal spells. I think would be nice. Just kind of try to carve out a lane here pretty soon. The Pegasus Courser and Opt. Okay. What's the best card in a vacuum? I think it's actually Pegasus Courser. This is just pure white flinging through the air. Opt is fine, but I'm not urgently taking it. I think Merfolk, I haven't played with Merfolk Trickster. It looks like it could be absolutely hilarious if narrow. And, you know, obviously the Sapbird is good in green. But nothing here, everything here is about what I would expect to see in the pack 3. So yeah, let's look for some removal, defensive cards. Adelays. Interesting. That is very interesting. And a lot of red. Rampage. Befuddle's fine, even somewhat. But I think the upside on Adelays is actually somewhat higher over a very replaceable card like Befuddle. That's interesting. We'll take Adele. Lava Runner. Sarah Disciples. Aven Sentry is a pretty good card as well. Not blue doesn't look great. White actually looks fairly open too. The white-red something enchantments and auras deck. There was a dub earlier. I think Aven Sentry is the best card in the pack by a pretty comfortable margin. Sarah Disciple, I think, only really does work when you have Kwande to give it double strike. Oath of Teferi. It's funny, a flavor synergy, but I think an actual game plan fail. The Acer Glider is not a great card. It's not the worst card. It does trigger Historic. Befuddle, I think, is just super replaceable. If I'm going to commit to the air, you know, at some point if I have things that gum up the ground like Excavation Elephant, it only returns artifacts. There was an Excavation Elephant a couple of picks ago, if memory serves as well. Maybe I should have taken the Befuddle. I think the Adele is a pretty long shot to make the deck. Mesa Unicorn is fine. Rampage, these are all good. Rampage, you know, there's such a glut of good red 4-drops. But Mesa Unicorn, defensive card, allows, you know, gains life, goes longer. First charge, Cold Water Snapper. I don't think I want a second Acer Glider. I think I want to gum up the ground more than I want that. So there is a blue drafter upstream, given the lack of well, anything really that I'm seeing in terms of the bounce spell is conspicuously, I think, missing. What are the commons are conspicuously missing? I think it means it's unlikely I'm getting that opt back. Interestingly, Memorial to Glory, Tragic Poet. Memorial to Glory is not particularly good, and I currently have no enchantments to target with Tragic Poet. I guess Memorial to Glory is mildly better than normal, than just a basic, but this does not look like the deck. But who knows? For 5 mana, come up the ground a little more. Sure. Now this starts to get a little more interesting. What do we have for historic spells? We really only have the one, well, 2 with the Teferi. Excavation Element is at the 5-drop, but I'm already at 2 in the 5-drop, and Artificer's Assistant. This might be a deck for the Amatherine Wall. I think I'm going to take it, just because I have good air. Yuck. I doubt I will play any of these. I guess Frenzied Rage in case something really hilarious happens. Tragic Poet makes me getting things. Well, okay, Excavation Elephant. Unwind is just not good. Now there's Excavation Elephant. Okay, well, I think not the strongest mix of white and blue cards. A Cold Water Snapper pick, what, 8 is fine. Mesa Unicorn is fine. Icy Manipulator is great, and I think is the easy first pick here. If I'm lucky, I might get an Invoke the Divine. Sort by CMC. Let's get Adelies out. 2-drops, 3-drops. My non-existent spells. But yeah, I think Icy is just the sweet removal. Yeah, great. I would have happily taken Knight of Grace, I think, as my second pick. Deep Freeze is, I think I can get some of this later, but this is a deck that will definitely take Deep Freeze. Cast down. Davenant Trapper, nice little tempo card. I think Divination, though. I think this is a deck that's really going to want some card draw, want to get into my card draw. Davenant Trapper is fine if I had like a lot of equipment, and I was looking to really try to get some short swords out and kind of tap things down and burst through. Obviously, Aven Sentry is great. I would take that. All the rest with Divination. You know, I got nine creatures I'm pretty happy with. I think let's Elephant. Those are sideboard material for sure. Okay, On Sarah's Wings is obviously great. Very great. Somewhat ironic because we have, of course, a bunch of flying creatures already, but I suspect they're not going to be all flyers all the time. This deck would play it, run an Opt. Tolarian Scholar would be fine, but On Sarah's Wings, the power level is just too high. Okay, now we have to start thinking a little bit. Second Divination, a Splash for the Caretaker. The card's not that good. It's fine. Vicious Offering is good. I mean, that's probably, but also not really worth it. Again, the Trapper isn't really where I want to be. I think a 7. Zalfarian Void is okay. I have pretty light mana requirements right now. But I think the second Divination is... the deck feels good. I think I want that before the Zalfarian Void. Okay. Tolarian Scholar blocks all day. This is, yeah, not surprising to see a fair amount of blue and white. Flickering a historic permanent I control, which is meh. For 5 mana, I don't think I already have that. The Invoke the Divine is a great sideboard. The Knight of New Benalia is actually a decent blocker. Not the greatest blocker, but I think Tolarian Scholar is enough better. I'd rather have that. Fascinating. Okay. They're really just giving me the Davenant Trapper. Sergeant at Arms, again, good blocker, goes wide. Urza's Tome, also fine. 8 creatures, 5 other things. Exile an historic card from my graveyard. I still only have, what, 1, 2... I guess I have some artifacts as well. But I think Sergeant at Arms scales well, gums up the ground, helps me go in the air. Befuddle, a Knight of New Benalia, and a Pardic Wanderer. I don't think I need the Pardic Wanderer to try to trample over, because I still have a 1, 2, 3, 4 flyers. Would like to have more flyers, no doubt about that. The Knight of New Benalia goes great with the... can wear Sarah's Wings rather nicely. It's a 2-drop. I'm just not feeling the urge to befuddle myself. It's good. Hey. Memorial to Folly is fine. Unwind is bad sideboard. No one wants red. Not too surprising. There's a befuddle. Okay, I think I'm gonna main deck the first Invoke the Divine more than a dub or a befuddle. Yeah. Yeah. I think I already have an Accidental Damping Sphere. Second Unwind that I don't really want to play. Wow, Tolarian Scholar all the way around. Okay. This is great. Okay, that's great. I think I still only have, what, two wizards. So, we're not splashing Adele. I don't think she's really, I don't consider her a splashable card. Anyway. No removal kind of sucks. I would definitely take any Freezing Wall. Obviously, Gideon's Reproach. Tragic Poet for the 1 enchantment. Versus Who Cares? Is there a particular... would I play Time of Ice in this deck? Guess. I guess it's, you know, slowing things down and just getting to a point where I can get my good cards out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 flying. Icy Manipulator is currently the only thing. I would definitely, I think Syncopate would be pretty good in this deck. Wow, Sentinel of Pearl Trident went all the way around. Seems a lot. Definitely gonna. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it. 3/3 flash. Yeah, I have a. Whatever else. Okay. Okay, feeling good. Oh, Sarah Angel. That's the dream right there. Deep Freeze is obviously really good. Well, it's not really good. It's perfectly fine removal. But it's not as good as Sarah Angel. It's not even close to as good as Sarah Angel. Maybe one of these blue cards, you know, I might get this Coldwater Snapper back. Might get a Sergeant at Arms. So the thing to remember going forward is don't worry about your 3 or 5s if there's a tiebreaker. But yeah, Sarah Angel wins games. Academy's Journey Mage, Opt, Skittering Surveyor. There's still really nothing I'm that interested in splashing. Academy Journey Mage is okay. This isn't really the deck for it. Opt is fine. It's not 12 creatures. I mean, Aether Glider, this world's slowest, worst win condition. Call the Cavalry is okay. It's a 4-drop. Gums up the ground. I think that's... Do I like that more than the Academy Journey Mage? I have 2 wizards. It's going to cost 5 most of the time. Versus... Yeah, I think Call the Cavalry is a little better in the defensive deck. And no interesting splash. Blessed, I think, okay, Blessed Light has removal. Triumph of Gerard. I guess I would probably play it in here, but Blessed Light. That's the removal I need. 1 Icy, 1 Blessed Light, some digging. Yeah, okay. No, this is feeling pretty good. Yargle. Mending. Vodalian Arcanist. It's a wizard. I didn't take that, so I guess it doesn't matter. There's Opt. I think it's just fine. Helps cast Divination. Helps cast things. I think a good defensive creature is going to be better than another glider. Yeah. Rona. Now we're starting to talk about cards I might consider splashing. A slow card advantage engine, and what am I turning down for it? I mean, it's Tolarian Scholar, which is great, or another Arcanist, which is also great. See, if I think I would take Rona over a Tolarian Scholar, but I think the Arcanist, defensive, somewhat relevant, wizard, those are all good things. Feel pretty good about my curve here. Feel pretty bad about this pack. Oif. In Homard, Explorer is the only card I would even play. Soul Salvage. I get Magical Black Splash, but that's kind of Christmas Land thinking. Teferi, it's not a creature. Yeah, we might need a 4-drop. Sisay, Voltaic Servant. Voltaic Servant is fine. Wizard's Retort with a couple of things. Yeah, I think with 4 wizards, I'll probably play this over a empty... I mean, it's great with Voltaic Servant. It's obviously great with Icy Manipulator, but not going to do a lot outside of that. Well, get a second chance. Don't need a 3rd Excavation Elephant that I won't play. Blood Tallow Candle might be there if I'm just in emergency removal mode. Board the Weatherlight is not good. Interesting seeing a Dreadshade. I think black kind of opened up here in this pack, but I think I kind of stayed on rails to protect my Teferi. Rescue as a sideboard. I think the Wizards deck wants this. Voltaic Servant. 15 creatures. Yeah, I'll take I think the Blood Tallow Candle. Ooh, a Deep Freeze and a Cold Water Snapple and a Sergeant. This is okay. This is an interesting one. So 3 5-drops. The Sentinel the Pearl Trident isn't the greatest, obviously, and it's only really saving what, Teferi. I don't think I need a Sergeant at Arms. I have 1. It's fine. So I think Deep Freeze as the removal is going to be the better card here. Opt, I'll actually probably make it. Guardian of Kolios is not good, but sure. Well, it's Alfir and Void. I think I have pretty light mana requirements. I'd actually probably play that. Interesting. Heck, I might even play the Voltaic Servant. That's a little more of a stretch, but interesting how the white felt like it really dried up in that pack. Felt like it really dried up. Okay, so counting opts, so we are at 27 land right now. I do like, with the opts and the Arcanist, separate group creatures separately. Call the cavalry is secretly a creature. Yeah, okay. 16 creatures. The Sentinel of the Pearl Trident, it's a 5 mana 3/3 flash, and I think that's just not what I want to be doing. I mean, in the event of a truly aggressive deck, I'm happy to bring in the Excavation Elephants, but I'm certainly not going to start with them. The Voltaic Servant with only really one target, I think, is also not great. Divination. Wizard's Retort with 4 wizards is mediocre. It's mediocre. Is it mediocre verging on bad, or is it just kind of like mediocre? It's a really interesting question. It's a really interesting question. Well, it's not that interesting of a question. I like all my 3-drops. I even like my 2-drops. Knight of New Benalia is a little not where I want to be, but it's fine. Everything else is actually a pretty decent target for On Sarah's Wings. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 flying creatures. Teferi, Coldwater Snapper, Never Saw an Arcane Flight, some card draw, some decent pieces of control. So what is the card that I cut? I think I'm going to start with 1 Invoke the Divine, just because there's just a lot of dangerous things. I think this is my creature suite. Yeah, so I think Wizard's Retort is the first cut. So your mana wise, I guess I have Divination. I also have a double white in the Sarah Angel. Yeah, I think I go 8. I want 1 more. This is where Zolfair Void can't get you into trouble, but I think I want 8 blue sources, 7 white. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I think I'm going to stop, relax, think about my life choices, and come back and take a look, see if I really do actually want that counterspell. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, welcome back here at round 1 at Benalish Dad. Put together my natural home, a blue-white Flyers deck. The Sky deck, the way it's meant to be. Kind of some interesting thoughts. Kind of nice actually having some choices. Rolling 16 land instead of 17. I definitely have enough high end where I want to get land, but I feel like 1 opt and 2 divinations will help keep me on curve. I really hate running 17 lands, because you end up drawing dead cards. Vodalian Arcanist, it's not a heavy spell deck, but this can at least help get you to a divination. The flyer count is alright. 1 Sarah Angel, the Sphinx, the Aven Sentry, and the Courser and the Glider is decent. The On Sarah's Wings, it will be nice. A little light on removal. A Blessed Light, a Deep Freeze, and Icy Manipulator. Not bad, not great. This, basically, I want to gum up the ground and try to win in the air. I'm going to have to try to hold removal for big aerial threats, or something that a bunch of little dorks on the ground can't really stop. Sitting in the sideboard is a Wizard's Retort, which, there's a case to be made for this over opt. I feel 16 land and a Zolfair Void. I like the opt smoothing out the curve a little bit more. And the Blood Tallow Candle, I think, comes in if there's just a need for it, if there's just a removal target that just cries out for it. So, with that in mind, let's see how this rolls. Okay, 2 land and an opt. I think this is kind of exactly what we were talking about. Got a good, probably definitely want to opt to, yeah, but we'll keep this hand. Okay. Okay, definitely gonna bottom that. Okay, come on, land. That is also my land. Oh. 2-lander, drawn, what was it? 4 cards without land. And Dread Shade is a pretty real pressure. I think, is that enough pressure? Okay, well, something to avoid. Doing some nice little free value scry. I think I'm going to bottom Tolarian Scholar. It's not very helpful against the Dread Shade. I already have one. I think I'm really going to want to get there. The fact that the Shade can just smash me for 6 next turn, and I don't really have a quick answer, and I don't really have a great... I have some good air, Icy Manipulator. I think we just snap off the Deep Freeze now. And just keep the ground game quiet. Okay. And a Navigator's Compass. Happy to see that. This is definitely not a major threat. Sergeant at Arms, or Tolarian Scholar. Fortunate to kind of having missed the drop. I will definitely trade here with the Thallid. Okay. So he's running a Mardu deck for something. Another swamp. Really? Okay, that's fine by me. Ugh, deck. Of course, as I talk about the difference between 16 and 17 land, but we'll just keep... He has 1 swamp in hand and 1 something else. Okay, 3/2 flyer, does some pretty good work. Okay, enters tapped, which is not the biggest crisis in the world, as we'll just get the Courser out. Removal in hand, hand it to Fairy. Feels good. Okay, now we have 5 mana. With 5 mana up, we have a couple of choices here. The question is it Sarah Angel or is it Cloud Reader Sphinx? I think it's Sphinx, because if he has a trick, frankly, I'd rather he kills that, and let's smooth it out. And we can get our defenses up. Do some scrying. Okay, I think we... Divination to On Sarah's Wings. I mean, those are 2 really good cards. And I feel pretty good about leaving them like that. So, put you on top, put you on top. We'll just, we'll hang back. Time is on our side. We have action. He doesn't. Okay, and Eviscerate. Just handy. So the Sarah. Now we have a question between Sarah Angel and divination. I think we strike back with a Pegasus Courser. If we're not blocking here, probably should have. See how much removal he has left. Swinging it. Interesting. So he might have a charge. In which case he's trading the charge for the Sarah Angel. If I take 4, I go to 10, and I just, with all of this, I don't feel like I really need to give up Sarah Angel. You can just play Icy. Or a Blessed Light if I need it. Okay. It's a good card. Has haste, gets back the Skittering Surveyor. So if I put has flying, vigilance, and lifelink. The ironies here include, if I put this on here, I'm really only getting +1/+1 and lifelink. If I put it here, I get 2/4. I gain 2 life. I have another decent enough blocker. I think I do that. Other options include, I can just Icy out. I think I like gaining the life and having a good blocker. I'm not under enormous amounts of pressure, but I am under some pressure. I go up to another Dreadshade. That is double Dreadshade deck is a real deck. Go get some more swamps. Yeah, I feel that. Is he attacking with the hasted one? No, he's not. Okay. Okay. So for 6 mana on the field, I can Blessed Light. I can Icy. Blessed Light, I can Icy. I think we just keep. I like building out the board state. I think that is really what I want to be doing more. And I think we are done here. So I want to make sure at the beginning of combat we just tap down Dreadshade. So the question is, he still might have the charge trick, which I think is not great. But at some point, I mean, if that just he trading 3 cards for 3 cards. Two, 3 Wizard's Lightning. Okay. Seems fine. Very okay with that. He's a Mesa Unicorn. Good card. Does good work. 2/2 lifelink. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so what do we see here? We saw it in Eviscerate, Garna, and a Wizard's Lightning, and Gideon's Reproach. So there's certainly some decent targets for that. Double Dreadshade, that's definitely the biggest threat against this deck, because he can just pump and hammer through. So there's a case for Blood Tallow Candle being useful here. Not really that fast out of the gate. Here the Saproline. The Unicorn seems fine. I didn't see any target for Invoke the Divine. So I think we definitely take that out. So the question is, which is going to be better? The Wizard's Retort or the Blood Tallow Candle? Let's try the Retort in this deck. I think we have to see how this feels. Knight to Tolarian Scholar to Crowder. Yeah, this is great. Make sure I play Plains next turn. Okay. Excelente. God damn, that Dreadshade. Okay, so we have some issues here. One, we can attack, not trade. He cracks back. He might hit me for 6. I have a 3-man. I can chump with the Scholar, which doesn't feel great. 1 mana up. Yeah, I think I just go here. Here. So he can just do a stone 7 damage right now, unless I chump. I'm 2 turns away from removal. I can call the Cavalry. To use his mana. An Eviscerate or yeah, 3/3 Menace. That's another really good card. Divination was not exactly what I wanted to see here. With 4 mana up, I have a choice between Call the Cavalry and Aven Sentry. I think we do Call the Cavalry. Worst case scenario, it trades with the Confessor. I can also just block, use 1 Knight and 1 Scholar. Triumph of Gerard, that is a good card. That is a very good card. Man. So now that I just got it, Navigator's Compass allows me to play any of his cards with black mana. Attacking with both, you attack with 1, attacking with neither. Okay. It's interesting that he feels the pressure there. Oh man. +1/+1 counter for creature with greatest power. That's fine. And then I think we... Interesting. So I can Divination, look for a land to cast my Blessed Light. I can also Deep Freeze the Dreadshade now. I can wait 1 more turn. 5/5. He attacks as a 9/9. It's definitely between Divination and Deep Freeze. If he attacks right now with that 4/4, I probably just chump with 1 of my knights, and I think I'm okay with that, especially with Deep Freeze on the battlefield. Or, yeah, I think we use Divination. draw a couple of cards. One of them is a mana. Neither of them are mana. That is very unfortunate, but that happens. Okay, we are done. We're definitely not attacking. Jump with a knight. Yeah, yep. Okay. A lot of land. What are we looking at here? Okay, turn that into a black, which is fine. Not sure why he's doing that now, but he can do it anytime he would like. He's threatening 10 damage, and that's a lot at this point. So one knight jumps in front of the Dreadshade. We are good to go. Okay, Screen Surveyor. Okay, gets another swamp. If I don't have a land here, I think I have to deep freeze and just land. Yeah. Okay, we're done. Actually, I guess I can attack with the Knight of Nubin. No, he'll just block the Skittering Surveyor. That's not a great trade. 5-man up. We got the Blessed Light up. Okay, take this. We cast at instant speed. It's an exile, so indestructible, can't defend it. Here he goes, it's huge. I can't choose any blockers. That works for me. You keep giving it +1/+1. I'm not sure what the point is. Okay, Bodalian Arcanist is fine. Let's just get this down. See what's coming up. I think we want to bottom the other Arcanist, and we'll leave the Courser on top to jump the knight into the air. Okay. Got a nice good deep freeze. Eviscerate, that's fine. Good card. I mean, I'll block. Yeah, he's not gonna attack. Okay. See how much removal he still has left. Yeah, okay. If he has a lightning bolt, it just doesn't. I'm just not afraid of that. I'll take the 1 damage elsewhere. Wow. 5 mana. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, again, it just isn't the scariest thing you can fling at me. No pun intended. A 3/3 though is going to attack for a fair amount. I hit him for 6, gives me to 12. Comes at me with a 3/3. I can also, I think I just go for the double, just go wide with the kick to Sergeant at Arms. 2 mana. Gideon's Approach. Fair enough. Okay, filled the board. 5 black. I think, yeah. Just bringing back our little Confessor. It's a good card. If he attacks with Gamma, I'm double blocking all day. Okay, 7 mana. Let's get the Aven Sentry out. Still don't see anything I really need to deep freeze, so I think we'll just grab the Mesa Unicorn. Yeah, so we have a 6-turn clock with the Aven Sentry. 5 mana Yargle! It's just so much. Again, I still don't think I'm even particularly worried about Yargle. I just double block him with cards. Aether Glider. So just clocking him. I'll get an Arcanist out. It's fine. Nice wide board state. We're doing 5 in the air, 3-turn clock. Nice. GG. Okay. That felt good. Deck behaved well. Yeah, I think we just keep running it back. I think we maybe think about going 17 land if I'm on the play, but I kind of like being ops. Just kind of my flex until I see what they're up to. I actually won around 1. Feels good. Feels unusual. But yeah, I think I like how this deck has a plan. Like clog the ground, going over the top. Hold your removal till you need it. Okay. Yes. 2 planes, an Arcanist, a Scholar. This is the classic. I think you mulligan this. Like, I could just have nothing for so long. Yeah, see, and this is great. I will keep this. An Arcanist on top. A 2-drop is reasonable action. I think we'll leave it on top. It's fine. Do I play a 1/3 or a 3/1 first? I think against generic blue deck, just make him prove it. Uh-oh. Mirror match. Electron. Okay, well. I don't think I'll just go charge with that. I wonder if this is the Umezawa deck. Now it can't be blocked. Well, I can invoke the Divine that. It's obviously not the world's greatest use of mana. That was very interesting that he chose to leave that alive. Makes me think if he has Atraxos or really has something worth tapping. He's attacking with that, but not with that. So there's a +2/+2 trick, but if he's really going to try to take out my Arcanist for that, that's fine. Guess it's a free roll attack. Cold Water Snapper also doesn't do much. Who do you want to block with, buddy? That's fine. Wow. Okay. Wrath Capuchin is a good card. 5 mana, so I have to be at least somewhat aware of the Syncopate right now. Fairy. Guys, play some cards. I still have no plays. Remember that I do only need 1 more mana for a Blessed Light. That is actually somewhat worth remembering. At this point, he's pretty happy with this board state. I think we'll just invoke the Divine here. Just get the mana. Okay. Mana? Divination is 5 mana. But I bet you this will draw a Syncopate. Okay. Deck! You are a bad deck. I guess it probably maybe even should have attacked, but makes me wonder what he has or doesn't have. But there we go. Okay, for 4 mana, we can get out a Sergeant at Arms, but I think we can also get out a blocker. We're going to put him on not Syncopate right now. He can cast Historic Things with Flash, so I think we'll just leave it back. Dropping a... Oof! That's a card. That is a card. That's going to be a pretty tough one. I'm surprised he didn't cast that when he had the Voltaic Servant. I don't know what was going on there. So I'm going to get smashed in the face for 6. Blink of an eye. That's unfortunate. And it's kicked. That's also unfortunate. Okay. Taking 8, dropping me to 5. I can... Okay. Let's cast Blessed Light on that. No real option. Taking 3 to 2. Might want to use the Icy Manipulator to keep back Wrath, but oy vey, this is gonna be ugly. You know, a Wrath. This is a tough deck. This is gonna be a tough deck. At 4, I mean, I'm dead. I'm dead on board. I can't survive this. Yeah, Adamant Well. Okay. Okay, so Zahid, Relic, so facing kind of tempo-y, aggressive. Definitely have to be on the draw here. Leaves a little less time for dirtling around. So things that help keep me alive. That is a fast, vicious little deck. I don't think I want Aether Glider either. Either I will have stabilized and can hit him, or not. Is this a deck that wants Blood Tallow Candle? Guardians of Kolios. See, I don't have really good. Well, let's add a land first. Going to 17 lands. Wait, no. Let's ditch the land. Let's add the opt back. I think 16 lands on the play will be fine. But I need to be just a scoochin' more defensive. So the question is it Homard Explorer to just get a 4-drop dummy that can just force something? Or is it Wizard's Retort? And do I cut Invoke the Divine? Seems like no real good targets shown. Let's cut the Invoke. Let's put in a 4/4 dummy. And let's put in the Wizard's Retort. Doesn't keeping mana up is not really what you want to do against these decks. Heck, I think I actually even go all the way, and might even go all the way to a God, we're heavy expensive removal. I think that might be it. Yeah, let's do the Blood Tattle Candle, because if he gets unblockables up and running after I stabilize, I'm gonna have to do something about it. Okay. Yes, I do. A 2-mana Arcanist. Yeah, I think. Wait, I'm on the play. I meant to. God damn it. Well, I meant to put in a 17th land. That's fine. Yeah, we'll keep this. Two, three, four. I just need to draw some land at some point during this game. Not a land, but Divination right here. Divination. Oh, wow. Okay. This is 3 mana. That feels great. Bit of a slow start for our friend over there. 4 mana for instants or sorceries. I can do a Pegasus Courser, which will attack in the air. Really wants to get into approach that. Okay. Opponent has a handful of action, but no blue mana, which appears to be a little unfortunate. I will just keep attacking. It'd be nice to be able to cast. Okay, that's what happens sometimes. You don't make your land drops. Oh boy. This is unfortunate. I feel bad about this. Not so bad where I'm not going to just completely attack, but I think that's kind of the classic. It feels bad to take a mole. He's probably 1 island away from some serious action. Okay. It was actually pretty well. That island would have been nice at some point, but Even Sentry Flies. It's a nice little card. So what's interesting about that is now 6 mana for, I think we just do an all-out attack. It's getting perilously close to having to block something here. Yeah, I think it's a good block on his part. Now we can cast Fairy. Let's go ahead and just +1 him. Okay. We'll be able to Sarah Angel. Okay. Oh boy. Still might have a okay. Let's just, I think we just attack. He has a flash target. So the question is here, is it Sarah Angel or is it Cold Water Snapper? I kind of feel like it's Cold Water Snapper for the hexproof. Nothing beats getting your good draw when you really just completely do not need it. Okay. Yeah. That was an unfortunate mana screw on our opponent's part. Okay, so do I want to change anything? So now I'm back to being on the draw, so we are keeping opts. I learned nothing that game, right? I mean, literally learning nothing. Blocks, blockers. Yeah, I think we just kind of submit the deck. Okay, 2 lands and an opt. But without the blue, yeah, I think I gotta mull this. Yeah, okay, this is fine. We'll keep. A land on top, and I already have half land. No, I think we're gonna need some more action. Okay, the Relic Runner. It's a very good card. Okay, Divination is a good card for me as well. I think we're still done. Planning to just drop a Tolarian Scholar next turn. Okay, well. This is when the tempo starts to become very real. And so we're probably gonna have to, I'll probably have a historic, something historic where he casts that, taps, and I just get drilled down. Oh my. Okay. Well, this could be a fast game. Pretty much have to deep freeze the trapper now. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. I think now I have to deep freeze Tetsuko. The fact that now neither of these can be blocked, and I effectively can't block that, so it's either 5 or a hideous amount of damage. So at least force the Jousting Lance to go onto the Trapper. Yeah, I am not the beat down. I am getting beaten down. And we're just gonna have to try to hold on and remember the good times. Woof. Yeah. Am I at the point of chumping yet? I do not think I'm quite at the point of chumping, because I need help keeping back this Relic Runner. 2 cards in hand. Instep. 6 mana. Also, the good news, no, 5 mana. 5 mana is not 6 mana. So option 1 is I just cast a Tolarian Scholar, which does at least give me a double block. it's a very ugly one. Also, does have the +2/+2 trick, which blows me to high heaven. A divination draws me cards. And I think I have to threaten the double block. I think that's my only good option here. Yeah. If you attack, I'm at the point where I have to double block. I'm perilously close to that point. If I just take it, yeah, I think he has the trick. He has the trick. Oh. Woof. Okay. Oh, cold water snapper. That's not a friend. That's the opposite of a friend. That's something I cannot deal with to save my life. Okay, let's step 1, divinate. Okay, well I can chump with like that. Step 2, divinate again. Let's do a full reload. Okay, so now we're still in double spell land, ugly double spell land. Jousting Lance, you jerk face. 4/1 first strike. So I have to block one of these. And so yeah, so it doesn't even really matter which one I block. This is going to be a tough one to survive. This is going to be a very tough one to survive. I guess I might have a top deck a removal spell. 3/4 doesn't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 7 mana can cast me 3 creatures. 3 creatures. I can double block here and chump. Just try to hold on. So I'm not entirely sure. I guess I'm really hoping to draw land next turn and do another double spell and get rid of the Relic Runner. Don't cast spells. Ah. We're here to have fun. Okay, that was fun. I really like his deck. Lotus 11, you're a good person, and you won a good game of Magic. Okay, let's see if I can eke out some packs here at the very end. Yeah, I wonder how many more. So he had for historic. Okay, G Malone should have good luck and have fun. Get the fairy and an opt. We can try to opt, and if not divine into action. Yes, I think this is a keep. I'm a little nervous having no playables. If he has a what? Oh, Navigator's Compass. That feels great. Feels great to see. Okay. Land. So one question is, do we scry away Knight of Malice? Okay. Well, that will I will definitely have some, put some pressure on. Tolarian Scholar. Yeah, we can keep you on top. Another divination. Good lord, deck. Okay, so we're gonna eat some from the Scholar. But I think if we can just slow things down, get it to fairy. Yep, I'm just gonna take it. Okay, that's him taking a turn off. It's about as good as we could hope for. We will definitely block and force a. Yeah, if he really wants to blow a trick on that, I am a-okay with that. That's fine. It's good. Okay, we can get a Knight of New Benalia, which is a little unfortunate because that does turn the Knight of Malice into a 3/2 first striker, and then that knight can't really block. We can deep freeze the knight, which seems a little premature, so I think we can take 3 damage. I think we just divinate. An Icy and an Arcanist. It's pretty much exactly what I was hoping to draw. So with 5 mana up, I think we can afford to slow roll this, especially if you have something. Oh, Cabal Paladin. That is starting to get a little punishing. So for the double spell option with 5 mana, we could deep freeze the Cabal Paladin, cast the Arcanist, and just keep everything up. We still have Icy Manipulator, so despite being not the target of my dreams, it's still a decent target. Okay. He's already used 1 trick. We can divinate. Lots of mana. 3/3 menace is no joke, no doubt. Okay. Did not do a bluff attack. Cloud Reader Sphinx is pretty sweet. We also have, so we have 6 mana, 7 there. Something to consider is we can use the Arcanist to divinate here again, and that is a double spell. It leaves me a little defenseless. It'll cost me 3 life, but I think that is actually worth it. Wait, except I can't use the Icy if I do that. Yeah, then I'm taking, no, I think that is actually, it costs me 6 life. It does get the Icy onto the battlefield. Then I can cast a Cloud Reader Sphinx. I have Icy up, keeping that down, and I feel pretty stable. Is it worth it? Taking 6, going to 9. I feel pretty. I think it is worth it. So let's try this. This is a bit of an aggressive line, but I'm just not feeling that threatened by it. Yeah, I did already play. So now we have an alternate game plan where I could cast Mesa Unicorn, but I think we stick to the plan. I could do Mesa Knight of New Benalia, but that still just gets eaten by that. So I'm taking 6 this turn. Which isn't great, but I am going to be able to cast Cloud Reader Sphinx and a Mesa Unicorn. Excavation Elephant, sturdy little dude. Yep, taking 6. Okay. Okay. See, take a look at the scry. Oh yeah, we are bottoming that so hard. I think I'm okay. Okay. Tapping the menace guy, 1/3 guy stays up. We still have a 3/4 attacking, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, that is not what I wanted to see. That is not what I wanted to see. That is trouble. And we're up to 3-2 here, so we'll just... Oof. That is trouble. Do I chump with the Arcanist? No, I might have a 5 mana out. Going down to 2. Going down to 2 is bad news. Now, I think Saproling starts attacking. No, I think we're just going to take it. Ugh. Definitely gambled. Gambled on that. Okay. With 8 mana, I can go very wide right now and still leave Icy up. See what we can do here. Sucks that this is now 3-2 first striking. Oh. I think I have to tap down the first striker now. I'm at the point, yeah. So we've seen 1 Eviscerate and 1 Fungal Infection. So we're going to double block that guy. We are going to, if he attacks with this guy, we'll just take the freebie. We might double block this Confessor with the Unicorn and the Arcanist. And then we can double block this stupid Elephant with these two, which hurts. But then I will get some trades off. Oh, come on. I think that is probably the end of it. Yeah. 2 Eviscerates is good. So I'm going to have to chump. Which is pretty funny. Okay. Need something good. Yeah. Well, of all the cards that could save me, that is a card that could save me. Can still tap. I have 2 good blockers. They're not attacking. Interesting. There's 1 piece of removal for the Arcanist, and it's all over. 2 Eviscerates and a Fungal Infection. Oh, no, no, no. I was busy talking, and it just misplayed. Oh, my fault. Okay, well, that would have been a pretty tough game. So pretty fast. Kind of green, black, good stuff. Double Eviscerate. Oh, it's embarrassing that I did that, but it's just a thing. Okay. The Excavation. so I will be on the play here. I think this is where we can go to let's go to 17 land. Well, I still like opt more. This is fine. Don't overthink it. Did I see a single target for Invoke the Divine? I really didn't. So I think Wizard's Retort goes in. He had one combat trick and two things. Is there anything we want to cut for a Unwind? His deck just wasn't that. I mean, his deck was fine. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. I flooded a little bit. Do I want another early blocker? I don't think so. I think we can hold our own here. Yes, I would like to play first. A lot of land, but I think it's still worth keeping. I can get power on the battlefield. Yeah. I think Memorial to Glory is actually pretty good here. Get some extra 1/1s. Yeah. So the question is do I want the Mesa Unicorn? Or do I want to start clocking in with a Knight? I'll take the Knight. Don't mind being on the front foot a little bit more. Okay. Obviously, Fungal Infect that down, but. So if he taps out, I'm just going to go straight on Sarah's Wings. And I'll try to avoid the fungal infection blowout. Okay, nice. Ooh, Slimefoot. Slimefoot's a good card. Slimefoot is a good card. Doesn't seem to have all the Saproleans necessary to take advantage of it, but still a good card. Okay, so while tapped out, I think we're just going to go on Sarah's Wings. Just zing in for 4. He has an Eviscerate? He has an Eviscerate. He has an Eviscerate. Attacking on Slimefoot? Yeah, it's probably smart. Never draw Teferi when you want him. Okay. We're done here. Opponent still has a lot of action in his hand. I kind of forced the Eviscerate out early. Not early, but... Okay, it's interesting that he didn't cast anything. Pegasus Courser, good card, launches things into air. Wizard's Retorts. Well, he can start clocking me for 3, I suppose, but I think we'll just keep a 3-mana counterspell up. Living the dream over here. Pretty strongly inclined to counter anything reasonable. I didn't show a counterspell, so I don't really expect him to play around it. Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay. That is interesting, isn't it? I can get it to fairy, draw me a card. I think that's fine. Just +1 that. Cloud Reader Sphinx, that sounds good. Keep the Wizard's Retort up. You can ping the cursor. Okay. This is kind of his window, but even now I have shields up with Wizard's Retort. Drawn cards. Be able to drop a 3/4 and leave up shield Wizard's Retort. So dub is good. So they'll hit him for 3. It becomes a 3/3 first striker, which I kind of don't care about. It does become a 3/5 first striker. I still get the +1/+1. Is this worth a Wizard's Retort or a removal spell? I think actually it is. Just counter that. Too far away from a way to answer that. Okay. Nice work, everybody. Let's get some scry action on. The Amaranthine Wall, I think, is pretty useless. Let's put you in the bottom, but you, however, can stay on top. And we're good. Okay, we have a blocker. You can spend a removal spell on the Cloud Reader Sphinx, which is fine. Keep chipping away. Oh my, okay. 4/4 flying. It's a good card. It's dealt damage. So I guess option 1 is I can -3. Put that third from the top. Yeah, let's just do that now. Put target non-land permanent into its own layer, third from the top. Do that right now. Cursor down to block. Feel fine. Okay. We now have our opponent on something of clock. So, drew 1 card. The Singular Pureblood is now 2 cards away. Okay, okay, eviscerated. It's a reasonable evisceration. So he still has the -1/-1. Okay, let's draw a card. Divinate. Okay, so the question, hold on. 1, we have 9. Yeah, let's divinate. Let's figure out what we have. Opt and a Tolarian Scholar, so we're getting close to alphaing. I don't mind if he pings him down 1. Yeah, okay. Seems fine. Takes 2. Cast with the kicker. Okay. So we have 1, 2. We have a fair amount of power now on the battlefield. Can untap 2 lands. Okay. This is time for him to start spending. Get 1, 1, 1. Okay, so this is not the Sengir here. He can't attack. I think he has to, because he can't let me. Yeah. No blockers there. Let's go just cast this. Cold Water Snapper seems like a card I want to have. Okay. Okay, he can create 2 little duders. And Slimefoot will also eat 1. So assuming Slimefoot eats that, block. Then he takes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, gains 2, and all I have is I've lost a night token. Yeah, it seems fine. If he casts the Pure Blood, then he's not going to be able to. Yeah, so he's taking. Gains 3, drains me for 3. Okay. Let's cast this guy. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and cast this guy and untap 2 lands. Okay. You can't make a Saproline and cast his big 4/4 vampy dude. Has to attack, otherwise I just re-drain, which is fine. What? It's an odd choice. Yeah, that's just super. That's really exactly what I wanted. He makes 2 more dudes. Drains me for 3. He gains 3 life. And he has 4 blockers. Blocked. I mean, I'm jumping the Cold Water Snapper into the air. So he's taking 5 in the air. Well, we'll see how this works. Yeah. probably should just attack with those two. That was actually probably kind of actually dumb of me, because he's going to gain 3 life. Yeah, that was silly. That was sloppy attack, Jed. Dumb. Very stupid. Interesting. So the damage was dealt before that. That's okay. That's actually, I didn't realize that. Okay, so still has the dubs, still has the eviscerates. Kind of feels like this is not where an Amaranthine Wall will really shine. Get in another little protective card. Yeah. Seems good. Going for the packs. Excuse me. Void. Yeah, this looks great. We will keep. We will play the Void late because we have land into early action. I think it'd be more useful. Like for now, we're getting to the point where we will happily scry away a land. Oh my god, that 2/2. It's a good card. Okay, well, can't block it. Good dream. Attacks. He has fungal infection. Does not have the fungal infection. Okay, we can keep Unwind up. That will play nicely with the Arcanist. And I think just cast a Scholar. That's fine. Four, 2. Okay. Good card. I wouldn't say good card. It's a reasonable card. Okay, so now we have a choice. We don't have any. He can attack with the Cabal Paladin, and I'll definitely block. So we can divinate into Wisdom and Understanding. We can hold up Unwind, or we can cast Aven Sentry. Not really wild about that because it gives this Knight of Malice good attacks. It doesn't matter if I scry before I divinate. I suppose not. Doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, I have double white. I don't particularly want this card right now. I can put it on the bottom. Okay, call the cavalry. That will give the Knight of Malice a lot better attacks, which is unfortunate, but okay, well, that's hard. Historic permanent card. Hand onto the battlefield. Maybe that's for his giant thing. Okay, Aether Glider and then Unwind, and I can cast both of these by leaving the Arcanist up. So yeah, we'll just chill out with a little 2/1 flying action and start donking him in the head. Leaving up Unwind in case anything stupid happens. Yeah, no, Unwind and Vodalian Arcanist it's not the worst plan in the world. Yeah, I think it's just too good to snatch that. Even if it is hitting my Tolarian Scholar, it is keeping a lot of things at bay. Okay. 3 cards. Yay. Texture from light. So if I call the Cavalry and Knight of New Benalia, or I can Aven Sentry and Knight of New Benalia, Knight of Malice starts hitting me in the face, but I really think I can survive that. So we'll just get some things out. Seems fine. Draw some eviscerates on Dorothy stuff. Eventually get a Sarah Angel. Opponent has 6 mana. He should be able to cast anything. He has Eviscerate. You know, maybe taking out the Knight of the New Benalia and knowing when he has the fake Skullduggery would be something worth considering. Yeah, I mean, it's a good attack. I don't have any fantastic blocks here. I could double block Knight of New Benalia and Tolarian Scholar. Sets me up for a bit of a blot if he has the -1/-1s, and I think I'm okay, comfortable being the beatdown right now. I have 5 unblockable in the air, and if he wants to the Paladin for my cheaper creatures, I'm okay with that. Okay, well there's the wow. So he has 2 pieces of Blessed Light and 2 Eviscerates. So interesting. Okay, well, a second Fodalian Arcanist. You out. We'll get one of you out as well. Board state. Okay, I am still the beatdown. I have good attacks and he has bad attacks. If he keeps attacking with Knight of Malice, fine, then I can crack with the team. If he leaves back the first striker, I'm not so. I mean, he still has action in hand, and I don't right now. So then I'll just peck away with the Aesir Glider. Okay, Pegasus Courser is a very good card right now, because now I have no good attacks. Yeah, something good? That is not something good. Yeah. Okay, so he's getting in for 4. Yeah, we're done. Did he completely board out? Wow, I just noticed that there's no green all of a sudden. I think he boarded in the Blessed Lights? I don't know. It's very interesting to completely rejigger his deck. Okay. So that's that gateway, which is a little nerve-wracking, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Okay, Okay. Good card. Yep, so, yep, it is we are still at parity. Something good. Yeah, that'll count. It's divine. That's something solid. That is even better. Now I have some good blocks. And this is what we want to see. So we have bottom that. The snapper. The snapper is great. We'll leave you on top. Okay. No attackers. Okay. Okay, so my opponent basically needs an answer for the Sphinx here. Post haste. That is not going to do it, especially when there's a turtle coming up. Hello, turtle. Okay. Oh man, I have to pay one more. That's a bummer. Really hoping to double spell, but it's best to keep stabilized. Right now, the board state favors me. Kind of keep chipping away. Oh boy. That's a good card to have right now. Yeah. Just not afraid. I mean, you can block and lightning bolt or do something, but you don't need a chump yet. Just keep casting Ms. Angel. What? Yargle! Yargle has haste. Nice. Oh, right. Got those packs. Okay, well, that was a fun deck. I think I lost to a superior deck, but yeah, hey. Whoa, won an online league. Oof. Oof. Oh, didn't win. Excuse me. Did not go 1 or 2. Thank you so much for watching Benalish Dad. I hope you have a great day.